welcome back to the channel. It's Rwanda Jogo Speliti. We are here in a new vlog. I'm not even going to make a long intro. Today I was not meant to vlog. Today was a day I thought I was not going to vlog, but here I am. I'm getting ready for an event that I'm going to, and guess what? They've asked me to MC. Guys, I think I have fluff on my lips. Anyways, they've asked me to MC, and when I tell you that I'm freaking out, I was or am actively freaking out. So that's what I'm getting ready for. That's what I'm preparing for. Mind you, I am working at the same time. So I just put on my outfits, went to wash my face, and then I used the serum from MAC Cosmetics because I did tell the girl that I am an oily skin girl and I do prefer using products that are not going to make me break out, like in oils and all of that. So yeah, I'm gonna get back at my desk and start working, start doing my makeup as well. I'll show you quickly how I put it together, hoping that I can start the first part of my makeup here, and then by the time I have to go back to work, I'm done. So yeah, basically one of the housewives of Gqeberha, the reality TV show, she's opened up her own juice bar, and she's having an opening event. I was invited as a guest, so I knew I was going to go there, shoot some content for Instagram and maybe TikTok and make it a little reel. But now that she asked me to MC last night. It's today at 4:30, just by the way. The event is going to be at 4:30. I thought, you know what, let me vlog it. It's a great memory. It's a great opportunity. There's going to be a lot of people there. There's going to be the who's over there, media people as well. So yeah, she did say that all black, make it look good. And because it's going to be at the gym, I thought wearing heels wouldn't make sense. So I got myself the Adidas with the gold accent, since I will be wearing, all black. My camera bag that I got from Finn is beige. So I don't know. I feel like it just goes. At this point in time, I'm just trying not to freak out. So let me not talk too much. Let me do my makeup and let's get ready, and then I'll show you my outfit. I'm not going to talk much again. I'm too nervous for this. So please do enjoy the vlog and watch until the very end. I will truly appreciate it. Yes, yes, everyone. So I'm a mom of three. I'm a content creator. I'm also an educator, and I'm your MC for the day. Everyone knows it was really deep. And to think that this started from a kitchen 15 years ago, and now it's become something bigger, and it's not just something on freshness; it's an actual lifestyle. So I'm not going to say much because the flesh doesn't need an introduction. She can introduce herself. So let's please give a round of applause to the owner, the CEO, the business owner. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Sunny again, and with you. Hey, beautiful. And I actually really like the point that you stated, the fact that the competition is across the road and the competition is international. It's not a black woman from Ethiopia. And that just really is still to show that the support that comes from us should be major. Knowing that it's a pioneer in our city, knowing how slow our city can be as well in terms of just being innovative. So thank you, I really like that. And it's so nice to see where the vision came from. Humanities online. We've heard from all the different speakers about how the Viv Juice Bar came about, from consulting, from healthcare, from experience with health, starting from the kitchen. We even heard from the manager of the gym at Ignite that not only has it been a good influence and a positive thing to have freshly made juices, but the fact that it's also brought in quite a lot of people. It's got clients for Ignite. So this is quite exciting because it is new being done here, and this could be something that branches out later on. Maybe other Ignite branches all over, but we'll see. Now we're going to go on a tour. Apparently, we're supposed to exercise, and nobody got time for that. I'm not going to exercise, but I'm going to show you what facilities they have to offer. Please also just note that some people are working out, some people don't want to be on camera, so I'll try my best also to be discreet. So let's go on that tour. I wasn't showing my outfit, but I'll show you my outfit later. Guys, I just got back home from the event. It was a success. So I'm pretty happy about that. So basically, her competition currently is that, you know how Virgin Active has, I don't know if it's Kwawe. I don't know how you say it. So she's trying to incorporate a juice bar for Ignite Fitness the same way that Virgin Active has Kwawe, which is amazing because one, she's a woman, she's from GQ, she's starting it here, and it would be great if we could branch out into different fitness centers as well. So I'm going to be trying out those juices and letting you know how it goes. I'm going to be using them to replace my lunch, because one thing I do struggle with is eating properly and prepping. Prepping just puts me off, especially because in the mornings I have 3 kids that I must give breakfast to. I have 4 lunch boxes to pack because my oldest refuses to eat at the aftercare. I have to pack for swimming. I have to, like, there's a lot of things I need to do in the mornings, and when it comes to coming back home and prepping myself food, I just want to find something quick so I don't need to be busy anymore. So I'm truly excited about that. And yeah, the makeup stayed on, the makeup stayed put. I just came from home sale. The event ended about 10 past 7 p.m. and then I drove off. Home sale started at 7 p.m. so I arrived at 7:30, and right now it is 20 past 10. So I just got home now. I feel like the makeup looks good. I feel like I have a little bit of a shine, but compared to how I usually look, I feel like it held on pretty solidly. I've had no touch-ups. I haven't put any powder, and this is what I look. I'm happy. So let me go wash my face, take you through my routine. I got really nice like makeup remover sponges that I want to try. So let's do that, and then let's have a chat at the end of it. Okay, I just double cleansed my face now. I used the makeup removing sponge thing and then the Woolies brand. I will just show it here, but I did show it in my previous haul. Right now I'm gonna go in with the Glow Toner as well as these babies, and I just want us to have a brief chat, like a real chat, while I get the rest of my skincare routine. And I just want to talk about like the most frequent questions that I'm asked and how I feel with regards to that. So as you know, I just came back from an MC event. It's at night, it's like 10 p.m. My kids are sleeping, they're well fed, they've washed, they're in their pajamas. My husband took care of that. And one of the things I am asked the most is that, how are you able to do so many things? But you are a mom of 3, you're a wife, you're working. And honestly, I only have one response for that. I make time. You do not get a reward for sleeping on yourself. You do not get a reward for saying that, oh, I cannot do this now because of A, B, C, and D. No. Your goals literally are sitting there waiting for you to action towards them. They're not going to happen if you're not doing something towards them, right? And we all have different personality traits, and I'm just one of those people where I cannot sit still for too long. I cannot. I get bored way too easily. I am a goal setter and I have to achieve those goals. I have to tick boxes. And obviously, I'm not a machine. I do run out of steam. I do get tired. I take a break. I come back running 10 times harder than what I did. And of course, having 3 kids does or did make it a little bit harder for me to chase my goals and dreams. But now that they're older, I am able to do a lot of things I never thought I'd be able to do. And also trusting my partner to know that he can take care of them when I'm not here. Trying to shift the primary provider to make it equal in the household, that's very important. Like, I think it's just so difficult when you are in a situation where your partner cannot take care of your kids' needs when you're not there. You're shifting that to make yourself the primary provider, which then makes it harder for you to be able to do things that you want to do in your own free time. And obviously when kids are babies, it's very difficult. It's very, very difficult for you to just shift that onto someone else because they're either breastfeeding, they need you the most, all of that. That's understandable. During that phase, you're allowed to focus on other people. But once you're able to gain some kind of independence, take it. Take it. And when you have a goal and you want to achieve something, there is no excuse under the book that's going to stop you. Whether it be time, transportation, distance, you will make it work. And that's me. I literally make it work. So I did my makeup, you saw, while I was working. As my husband came back early from work, we went to go fetch the kids. As soon as the kids arrived, I was out onto the next one. And my kids understand. Mommy's busy. She needs to do something. They don't feel, oh, mommy's leaving. Oh my goodness, my heart is broken. No, mommy, you're so beautiful. Have fun. Enjoy. Bye. See you later. And they go. Because it's a norm. We've created a norm around it that I can have other things that I do that I enjoy, and it doesn't take away from the family or the little space that we're growing in my household. So yeah. Basic answer to the question, I make time, always. For anything I want to do, I find that time, I squeeze it in, and I make it work. Next is the anti-aging eye cream. Another question that I get asked is, how does your husband feel about the fact that you're so busy and you're doing so much? And he honestly is super happy for me. I married someone who is in partnership with me. He's not my dad. He is my husband. He's my partner. He is my friend. We do the best we can to support each other in whatever endeavors that the other wants to take part in. And we believe in a positive reinforcement in my household. And one thing I do appreciate about him is that he knows that for the longest time I was, having babies left, right, and center. I was at home. I didn't have much of anything going on for me. I felt really lonely. And I knew that phase, it was a phase I had to go through. It was a season I had to go through. But in any situation where I want to start something or have an event, or he's the first one to support me. How can I help? What do I do? What time do I need to be where? What about the kids? And we work together in partnership. We are not telling each other, no, you can't do that. No, we're not those type of people where, no, because your wife, you have to be at home, you have to do this. No. Chase your dreams, go for them. I'm there behind you and I'm holding you back. So when you feel tired, you can lean on me and I'll push you back up and you keep walking. That's our partnership. So I do get surprised when I do get asked it, only because I don't know any different. This is how we've always been. Back when we were dating, now that we're married, it hasn't changed. Whatever endeavor the other wants to go to, we jump in and we support each other. So he's truly happy for me. He's a great support system. He always reminds me, do you know who you are? Of course you get this opportunity. You've got this. You're gonna nail it. And that's just how it is in my home. Next is, when my eyes are showing, then it focuses on me. So I need to cover my face. Next question that I get asked is, what do I actually do? Well, I work from home. I work for an international company, a normal 8 to 4, which is great. I've been working from home for about 8 or 9 years now. I cannot count. But I started this way before COVID. So when COVID came around, it was a norm to me. It's what I've known. It can get very lonely. I mean, it's great working from home, but it can definitely get very lonely. Especially when you see other people like going out with their co-workers. I think I feel it the most when there's the end of year functions. When the end of year function hits and you see all the girlies who work for companies that are in their countries and you're like, yeah, ne? That could be me. And for the longest time, I didn't have any friends. Like I said, I was just focusing on my kids and my work and my family. But I did feel lonely. And I tried making friendships. I did. But, when you've been away from society, and I make it so dramatic because I really am not. Like, it's not like I was clogged up at home all the time. But what I'm trying to say is that I wasn't actively trying to socialize. Like, people in my complex, and we've been living in this place for like 7 years now. Some of them had only greeted me before, ever. They didn't know my name. They never saw me come in and out of the house. I mean, they knew that my husband was married, but they never saw me. And I liked it that way. I really did. I truly did. Until I got to a stage where I was like, my kids don't need me as much. I'm not needed as much by them. And I'd really like to venture out and make friends. And I did. I tried. Unfortunately, because I had been out of the workspace or away from people frequently, I kind of could not catch the red flags. I don't know if you've ever been in a situation where you look back and you're like, yeah, no, those flags were crimson red and I still didn't see them. So that's what happened. I tried to make friends. Those friendships failed. You meet people who are takers. I'm a giver. Love giving. Love gifting. Love helping. So that's my love language. And you meet takers, and you know how takers do. They take and they don't stop. And then I kind of pulled back and I was like, I'm degrant. I'm done with friendships. I'm done with drama. My life was super peaceful before even trying all of these new friendships. But I prayed and I said, God, please just surround me with people who are actually aligned with my values and my purpose, and people who are going to fill my cup. align me with people that even when I'm going through my darkness or my storm, their light is going to keep me hopeful that my turn is coming. You know what I mean? I want to be able to celebrate with someone and be so genuinely happy for them because I know what they went through, but still have hope that because they got through that, I'll get through this. Those are the type of people that I needed and I wanted, and that was my consistent and constant prayer each single time. And I didn't know how that would happen for me. I thought I wanted to go back to traditional work in an office, be able to interact with people and socialize. I mean, I really love my flexi hours, but going back to the workplace also made sense, but I wasn't sure if I was ready for that shift. I was ready to leave the house earlier. Like, I'm supposed to log in at 8 a.m. I log in at 7:30, then I leave my laptop. Only because if there's any technical issues, I want to get them. But technically, I only sit down at my desk at 5 to 8. 5 minutes before the time, you know. I finish at exactly 4 p.m. When 4 p.m. hits, my laptop is down. Like, there's no still, hi guys, pack my bags. And so the whole commute thing and all got to me. And yeah, it kind of actually made me question if I really want to do this work from home thing, you know, for as long as I thought I wanted to. And yeah, then I joined the church that I'm at now, CRC. I joined it pretty skeptical. I really, like I said, I didn't want people being too much in my business. I just wanted to go to church, get a bit of motivation for the week, keep it going, keep it flowing, you know. I am Christian. I was raised Christian. I was raised Catholic, but I wasn't really sure, like, if I wanted to commit as much as I did to church. I grew up like committed to church. I served for the longest time. I was in the choir. I served as an altar girl as well. So I did a lot in the church growing up, and I wasn't sure if I was ready to do that. I didn't have a good experience at the previous church that I went to as well. So I was just like in this phase where I know that I need some kind of relationship back to God, but I didn't know how I was going to find it, you know. So I thought, if I go to church on Sundays, just get that bit of motivation for the week, that will keep me going. Little did I know I was going to fall in love and dive headfirst into this church and absolutely love it. I joined their home cell, and that happens every Wednesday evenings, like today, where literally I come from an event, but I cannot wait to go to home cell. Like, that event, the time, and I kept looking at the time like, oh, I'm gonna be late. Oh, I might just make it. Like, that's how exciting it's made my life. I got to interact with like-minded people. They celebrate you, they compliment you, they tell you what your gift is, they encourage you. There's no competition. Everyone is there with a different story, and we're all just helping each other along with the different stories. We listen, we cry together, we laugh together. And that for me, I was like, oh my goodness, okay. So this every Wednesday thing works for me. This is a social aspect that I needed because working from home kind of robbed me of that. So I actually like this. I think I'm good socially. And then I was like, then one of them asked me, why are you not serving? Are you not going to find a place where you can serve that you enjoy? Do you want to try social media? I thought, oh, do you know what? I'm just finally getting to enjoy church. I'm learning relationship with God. My faith is strengthening, and now you want me to serve. Like, you're just asking a lot from me, and I don't have the time. My kid's going to go around. I have homework. I have this, and this, and this. And she was like, I hear you, but just to try it out. And I was never pressured into it, so I kind of went. Social media could have been easy for me. Social media could have been the easiest point, but I was more attracted to the behind the scenes, the creation of the lives and the shots and the videos and the storytelling of the sermon, you know, because it ties in with what we do on YouTube. So I went a couple of times and I wasn't sure. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to commit to this or not. And guess what? Went in head first. And now I absolutely love where I'm at. I don't remember the last time I've been so happy at peace. I don't remember the last time I would look forward to days of the week because I was going to go to home cell or go to media practice on Thursdays. Wednesday nights I have home cell, Thursday nights I have media practice, then Sundays I serve morning and evening. I don't have to do it that way. I want to because I do want to get better at directing, but I am genuinely happy. My heart is full. I feel fulfilled, and I don't know how to explain it because I used to search for it in different places. I used to go out a lot. Now, if I go out on a Saturday, I have to get home early because I know that I need to wake up early. I need to be at church by 7:30. My face needs to be looking fresh by 7:30 to be there on time and do what I need to do. And I am content. I am happy. So basically what I want to say is that the only thing holding you back is your excuses and what you think you lack. If you have an idea in your head that pops and keeps popping in your head, it's not because it's just a thought. It's because you are capable of doing it. The only person holding you back from doing it is you. There is always going to be something. It is going to be work. It is going to be studies. It's going to be time. It's going to be transportation. It's going to be the weather. You can find any excuse you want. The only difference between those who do and those who talk is that they get up and regardless of the situation, they get it done. And that's me. I told myself that I may wear a lot of crowns. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm an employee, I'm this, and there's so many expectations from everyone else around me that I'm meeting and I'm giving into them, but I'm giving nothing into myself. Being selfless should not be detrimental to your personal growth. You cannot be pouring into other people's cups, leaving yourself behind, and when you blink your eyes, you are 15 steps behind to where you thought you'd be solely because you did not give you a chance. And only you can give you a chance. Because if everyone else in the world disappears, it's just you. And that's something that we need to think about, especially as moms. I feel like sometimes we just get so enwrapped in this, I'm a mom. We literally wrap it around ourselves like a blanket and we refuse to pull away and be free. Being a parent should not feel like a burden. Being a parent should not feel like you cannot go out and achieve the dreams that you want or start the things that you want to do. When my kids look at me, they look at their age, they look at how they've grown, they see their happiness. I want them to say, I came from a happy home and I came from a home where my mom was pushing and she was working and I saw her do it. Because when I was young, I'm a twin. My mom was a single parent, but I remember her being busy. I remember her dressing up. I remember her in makeup. I remember her beautiful outfits. I remember how beautiful, how busy she was and how respected and how loved she was and how she just chased her dreams and she dragged us along with her. We went to different places. We met people, but all I remembered is how my mom worked and she did it with no help. So with knowing that, that also just it actually built the work ethic that I have. It built the go-getter that I am. And even with my kids, I preach this thing where I ask them to do something and they cannot. And like, oh, mommy, I can't. I say, remember, I can do anything and I can ask for help. So just instilling those positive things in your mind can just shift where you're at. I can do anything and I can ask for help. So if you feel like something is just not going your way, seek help. Get back and do it. Because what you couldn't do last year, you can do now. Meaning that you can do anything you put your mind to. You just need assistance sometimes. And you just need to know where to find that. And if that assistance is coming from internally you and choosing and picking yourself, then girl, it is April. It's April. The year has just started. You have more than enough time to change things around and actually start choosing you and starting to see how everything else around you just falls into this positive bliss and starts making sense. But yeah, that is my take talk. I just want us to get a little personals, anything that you've been struggling with, especially as a parent, not even as a parent, just in general. If you feel like you wear a lot of titles and a lot of crowns, what are you struggling with? What is it that you'd like to start? And what excuse do you think keeps holding you back? I'd love to know. Thank you for watching. This is the end of a very, very short vlog. I feel like I haven't had one of these personal sessions where we just speak in a long time. I've just been on the go, and this is just a bonus for you guys to see. If you've watched until here, I appreciate you. And please don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see each other in the next video. Bye!